Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 80 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, that last duel, I don't know how I'm still awake for it, because it literally exhausted me. But we're gonna move on to Zuzu Boyle against Julia Crystal. It's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be dueling with a completely different deck. Okay, looks like I do have an extra deck. What do I have in it? Ixie's monsters. I have Fairy Cheer Girl that requires 2 level 4 fairy monsters. And I also have Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, which needs 2 level 8s. Alright, what do I have here? Aria the Melodies, I think it's Melodies Diva. Well, this card is special summon on the field. Melodies monsters you control cannot be targeted by card effects or be destroyed by battle. And I also have Nova Summoner. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 light fairy type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck. If the Sanctuary in the Sky is face up on the field, you can special summon 1 Air Knight Parshath instead. And I have Shapina the Melodies Maestra. Once per turn, you can target 1 light fairy type monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You cannot activate non-light monster effects during the turn you activate this effect. Transmodify. Send 1 face-up monster you control to the graveyard. Special summon from your deck 1 monster with the same type and attribute as that monster in the graveyard, but 1 level higher. You can only activate 1 Transmodify this turn. Okay, so if I do this on Aria, I can get a level 5 monster. But I don't even know what else I have in my deck. And it just gets added to the hand. It doesn't get... No, it does get special summoned. Let's wait till it's her turn before I do that. Plus I can see what else I have in my deck if Nova Summoner gets destroyed. And it very likely will. Gem Knight Emerald has 1800 attack. That's actually very potent. Hold on, I want to take a look at it. You can banish this face-up card you control and 1 face-up normal monster you control to target 1 Gem Knight fusion monster in your graveyard. Special summon it from the graveyard. We have Serenade the Melodies Diva. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a fairy type monster. Ooh, that can be good to have out right away. After this card is special summoned to your side of the field, you can normal summon 1 Melodies monster during your main phase's turn, in addition to your normal summoner set. And I can only use this effect once per turn. I have Kenna the Melodies Diva. If you control a Melodies monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Cannon the Melodies Diva once per turn. Once per turn, you can target 1 Melodies monster you control, change its battle position. Oh, I remember Honest. That one can be a pain in the ass if you're going against someone that uses it. I have Sonata the Melodies Diva. If you control a Melodies monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. While this special summon card is on the field, all fairy type monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense. Ooh, that could actually be pretty good. Sonata is definitely looking like a front runner, as is Serenade. I don't know, do I want to go Sonata, which gives him like an attack buff, or do I want to go with Serenade, which will make it easier for me to get this out? This is a hard go. I don't know what to pick. We're going Serenade. A case can be made for pretty much all of it. Ooh, I can special summon this right now. Once per turn, target 1 Melodies monster you control, change its battle position. Okay, let's do this first. Hang on. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a fairy-type monster. Okay, you know what? I can still do that. It wasn't stopping me. Now I'll use its special ability to bring in Shopina, the Melodies Maestra. I can target 1 light fairy-type monster in the graveyard, add it to your hand. Cannot activate light monsters. Okay. Well, all of these are light, so I don't have to worry. I can bring back another Serenade if I want to. So I will. And if it's still in the field, I can get Nova out. I thought I could get an extra summon out of that. I guess I did something wrong. You know what? That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna special summon you. I'm gonna do it in defense mode. Or should I use Transmodify? So I can special summon Elegy the Melodious Diva. Okay, special summon Melodious monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card was special summoned, all fairy-type monsters you control gain 300 attack. While this card is face up on the field, when you draw a fairy-type monster, you can reveal one of those monsters to draw 1 more card. Ooh, but this one also has 2400 attack. This one has 2000. We're gonna go with this. Bring in an attack buff to all my fairies? Yeah, sign me up! Granted, the ability to draw more cards was also very tempting. But who's to say I would definitely draw one next turn anyway? Alright, let's see you bounce back from this. I don't think you can. Oh, there's my Sonata. Ooh, I could get even more buffs on this. Plus, I can still activate this effect to add you to my hand. I think we see a pattern here. Don't you? Because I can special summon this. This is sickening. Look what I'm doing here. I can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, draw 1 card. Honestly, I don't know if that's worth it. Because it looks like I can just wipe the field right now. Depending on what's out there. I'll attack with you. Gemini Amber. Alright, well, it's a Gemini monster, so it couldn't really do anything. Juliet got curb stomped by my freaking fairies, man! I am the true fairy queen, biatch. So eat it. Alright, Gong versus Kit. Why does Kit look like that dude from Brave Fencer Musashi? Man, I love that game. He's got a bamboo sword, so I wonder if he uses the bamboo sword archetype. Plus, I gotta pay attention to what cards Gong uses. Okay, synchro summons I gotta work with. Super Heavy Samurai Warrior Warlord Susanoo. Oh, Susanoo. 1 machine type tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner super heavy samurai monster. I'm not gonna read that effect until I know I can actually synchro summon this. That's a Super Heavy Samurai Soul Bead. Okay, so I can actually equip this to a Super Heavy Samurai. Each turn, the first time the monster equipped this card by this effect will be destroyed by a card effect. It is not destroyed. When a defense position monster is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon that monster in attack position. Wait, what? I can equip this monster in your hand to the side of the field to that target. It's only for Super Heavy Samurai monsters. When a defense position monster is destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard. Oh, okay, that's one of my monsters. So I can discard this and special summon an attack position. Well, none of these have really good attack then. Even though it is good for a special summon. Soulbreaker Armor. Target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip it. It loses 1,000 defense. Also, it cannot be destroyed by battle. This card's in your graveyard. You can banish all Super Heavy Samurai monsters in your graveyard. Target one Super Heavy Samurai monster. God, I wish they came up with a different name. I can't call it SS because that would be very offensive. Okay, that's good for piercing damage. When this card is normal or special summon, I can change its battle position. Okay, well, at least that's good because its defense is actually decent. These look like some things you can... Most of what I have is just what you can equip to this. So let me summon it right now. And I can activate any of these. They lose 1,000 defense, unfortunately, but it can't be destroyed by battle. What does this do? If it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Add one Super Heavy Samurai monster, deck your hand, except Soul Piercer. I probably don't have to worry about anything unless I'm facing monsters that pierce. So let's go with this for now. Saber Vault. X-Saber Anu Piranha. Ooh, each face-up X-Saber monster on the field gains 100 attack times its level and loses 100 defense times its level. That's bad. Oh man, why couldn't I just switch the attack and defense of this? Okay. Well, that's not gonna help because it's an attack mode. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can change as many attack positions, Super Heavy Samurai monster you control as possible to defense position. And if you do, the ones changed by this effect gain 500 defense until the end of this turn. Oh, that's not good to me either. Now, if only I can just... Wait, which of these are tuners? None of them are, obviously. Let's think about this for a moment. Let me set you, and if it gets destroyed, I can use its effect. Honestly, this deck is pretty complicated. Oh my god, look at this one. Are any of these tuners? Well, that one is Super Heavy Samurai Trumpeter. This one actually has really good attack power. Oh my god, look at this deck. Do I have enough time to read all these effects, really? Let's see, Super Heavy Samurai Soulfire Suit. Its level becomes 5. During either player's turn, you can discard this card, then target one position monster. There's damage mechanics from the battle. Okay. Something that can change its level might be good for my Synchro monster. So I can get that out. Let's see. Soul Shield Wall may not help me that much. Super Heavy Samurai Scales. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, you control no monsters. I can special summon from my hand. This card is normal special summon. Target 1 level 4 or lower Super Heavy Samurai monster in your graveyard. Except this! Special summon in defense position. This card is tributed for the tribute summon of Super Heavy. I can special summon this card. Well, I needed at least one tuner anyway. Speaking of synchro summons, look what he got out. X-Saber Souza. Oh boy! You contribute one X-Saber monster, then choose one of these effects. This card gains that effect until the end of this turn. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, destroy that monster. This card cannot be destroyed by trap cards. So I had to prevent him from, like, tributing an X-Saber monster to prevent this from being destroyed. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. Unless I activate this. The Soul Beads might keep me safe. Because then he'd technically have to tribute 2 X-Saber monsters. Alright, so if I bring these out together, it's only going to add up to 5. So that still does not do me any favors. Hey, I can set this again. Man, it just feels like a total lesson learning how to work with this kind of deck. But at least with this setup, I keep reducing his monster's attack to 0. This could be helpful. XX Saber Guard Strike. Datum's Emergency Call? Huh? Just bring out monsters instantly? If you have 2 or more X-Saber monsters in your graveyard and control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Holy shit. Oh, X-Saber and... oh, yeah, I don't want to read that. What is Datum's Emergency Call? If a face-up X-Saber monster is on the field, target 2 X-Saber monsters in any graveyard, special summon both to your side of the field. There's like literally no penalty to this. What the frick? Let me read this effect here. This card can attack while in face-up defense position. If it does, apply its defense for damage calculation. Ooh, its defense is 3,800. Once per turn, during either player's turn, if you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can target one spell or trap card in your opponent's graveyard, set it to your side of the field, but banish it when it leaves the field. I need 10. So if I equip this, it's going to be 5. I special summon this, this becomes 7. Shit, I don't have a 3. But I could get a 3. There's one way for me to get a 3. Fortunately, that way will require me to possibly lose a monster. And that sucks. Because then I'd be able to get this out. But unfortunately, that effect will kick in because there's 2 of these. I just wish I had a way to get rid of this. So that's where the problem lies. Do I want to, like, bring out my giant rat to get destroyed? And then bring in a special summon that way? I don't know why I put it in attack mode, but okay. I guess that's just my mistake. Alright, let's see what you're all about. I don't know if I did the right thing. X-Saber Pashul. Oh, I probably can activate that shield. XX Saber Gotams. What is that? You contribute 1 X-Saber monster, discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, well, at least I can special summon one of these. Hold on, let me look at this. I can target 1 super heavy samurai monster you control. Put this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. Oh, that's not gonna help. During either player's battle phase, when your opponent activates a card while you control defense position, super heavy samurai monster, which I do, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Then destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, a minimum of 1, and if you do, both players take 1,000 damage. I feel like I'm going to be reading that effect wrong. But frig it. Ride the lightning. Activate the effect of a card. Oh, it's only when it activates a card effect. Well, that's technically a card effect. Oh. He activated that effect. Okay, maybe that's not the right time to activate it. What's being discarded? Oh, the tuner? That was the 1 card I wanted to keep! Oh, okay, it's fine. I got another one. That still doesn't fix the problem here. because as much as I like to get this... wait a minute. Hold on. 4, then it becomes 5, and then it's 3, and then it's 2. Okay, now it adds up! Choice number 1. But I have to apply it to this card. Then I special summon this. I don't know how this is gonna work. We're gonna give it the old college try. Wish I could still been able to keep those. But alas, I cannot. That's right, I have no spell trap cards in the graveyard. So I can target one set trap in my opponent's graveyard. I mean, I can't use it. Oh, but I can special summon them both to my side of the field. If it applies my defense, then I should be doing 1,600 points of damage, right? Yes, I am. Sadly, that can still beat it. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice that to get rid of my monster. Alright, well, I'm gonna be taking 2 of your monsters now. Wait, I should probably save this until the end of the turn. Oh, I made a mistake. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh, but it has to be in defense mode. Well, at least I'll get an attack buff from this. Make sure it's in face-up defense mode. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. So I made a misplay by activating that trap immediately. I mean, this monster's still alive, but that's not gonna help me. Man, if I had not activated that trap, I could have had something that would have countered this. Because then I'd have like 2 X-Saber monsters. This sucks. I had something. I had something, and that's what makes it worse. The fact that I could have just done it right there. Whoever thought that one play could change the fate of the whole duel. The whole duel. All I had to do was just wait. And I could have done it. I could have done it. It was looking real good at the time. Screw me, right? Haha. Oh my god, I had something to do away with that. I'm just getting destroyed by the monster I have on my side of the field because screw it. I kinda deserve it. That's all I'm gonna say. this goes in attack mode, I'm gonna take even more damage. But I'll lose anyway, so you know what? I'm in an unwinnable situation. I said I'm in an unwinnable situation. When Giant Rat is destroyed, special summon Super Heavy Samurai Big Benkei. Oh, that's the one I didn't even look at. Whatever! Next episode, I'll remember to do just that. See ya, everyone. He's looking at me with disgust.